Hey there, and welcome to Wine Inspired in 2 Minutes. So, this class I bring to you every Monday so we can focus on different regions throughout the world and give them a 2-minute focus. So, hopefully, I will provide you a good base and foundation of things you might want to know about these regions. So, today is Barolo, one of my personal favorites, one of a favorite of many, many people, and let's break it down. Oh, and of course, after we do all the fun information kind of category, we're going to do some tasting as well. So I can show you what you might want to expect or what you might look for when you try to find and taste these wines from Barolo. All right, the stopwatch is here. We're going to do who, what, where, when, and why in 2 minutes. Et voila, and we begin. So, Barolo. This is a wine growing region in Piedmont in the northwest portion of Italy. It actually touches Switzerland and France. You will see a beautiful map provided here from our friends at Wine Folly to give you an even better view of that. The what. The what here is very important because Barolo is sometimes mistaken as a grape and not a region in Italy. And the grape we are dealing with, the only grape allowed, is Nebbiolo. That is a grape that's a very thin-skinned grape, and it provides a wine light in color with a garnet rim, even in youth, with a really tannic nature and high acid and a very easy ability to age. So these wines typically will get to age a long time and see a lot of evolution. And the where is important here too. So the where is it's the foot of the mountains here. So the vines are typically high elevation. They're in a continental climate. There's a lot of influence of the soils here along with those elevations and the area at the foot of the mountain of the Alps. It's a marl and a sandstone. Those are the soils that really contribute to the character of these grapes here. Big thing to know here, they've been growing grapes a long time. So a very long tradition history of growing grapes dating back to the 1400s and beyond. And the why. Why should you care about Nebbiolo? Because it's a fascinating grape and it's in Barolo. And you really will get a chance to see how a wine can evolve with food. So this is a great food pairing wine as well. And if you've ever seen the DOCG on bottles, so that stands for, I'll get it in quick. Denominazione Origine Crantolata Garantita. That just means it's classified as a nice high quality. All right, so that was our 2 minutes. That was hopefully a nice bit of information to get you started to look into Barolo even deeper. Let's give this wine a peek so that we can understand that a little bit more too. So this is Massolino is the producer here. It's 2013 and we are in Barolo. Now, it's a little bit young. So the best thing to note about Barolo is the older you can get and find, the better. Sometimes in youth, the wines can be very aggressive and tannic and unified, right? So a little bit out of whack. But this one, it's good to taste young so that we can get an idea about what it's like in that state too. So, as you can maybe see, very light in color and concentration with this garnet rim. That's a signature calling card of Nebbiolo. Then when you give it a sniff, this is also very classic. Rose petals, tar, there's a leathery turned earth and a foresty floor, some dried herbs. Very, very Nebbiolo-esque. Not a lot of oak, not any oak really, unless they might find a few producers using new oak, but typically neutral oak, not a lot of influence there. That just means they want the true essence of the grape to shine through. And I mean, we might as well give it a taste, right? You can already kind of hear me salivating. So, big takeaways here. A lot of acid and a lot of tannin. That just means the acid is making my mouth water, while the tannin at the same time is drying my mouth out and giving me this textural quality. So that's something to take away. Look for that. And that just means this wine will do great with a nice, Parmigiano or a nice rich, cheesy, fatty, salty meal. Go for Nebbiolo. You'll love it. And you still get all those flavors of the roses and the tar and the leather and the dried herbs and spices and foresty floor feel. A lot of complexity. And the cool thing about this wine is even as I'm talking about it, I think I've been talking for at least a couple 30 seconds or so, I'm still feeling the wine on my palate. So it's a very long finishing wine. All right, I think we've done it. So you'll find a little more information about this wine below. But other than that, I encourage you to drink more Nebbiolo from Barolo and follow me, subscribe. Yes, I think you should do that as well. And stay wine inspired. I'll see you next week.